nighttime smoke sesh with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm dressed like an avocado. See my pit? And hey, how you doing, Todd? And check it out. Check it out. I've even got a stem and a leaf. Hey, Sydney, how y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Hanging in there. You know the old chestnut. So let's get to it. Got some content for you. Black moon, blood moon. See what he's got to say about
Black
that.
hole sun, won't you come and
Oh
wash
God,
away
quit
the
screwing with songs I
rain?
like.
Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? What we're going to talk about, folks, something that's getting ready to go down tonight, September the 21st. Depending upon who you talk to, because apparently there's several different references, but we're either going to get a black moon or a blood moon. The blood moon seems to be the most prevalent because Google said they couldn't find a black moon, but yet there was videos on the thing. So, oops,
Right on,
sorry,
right on.
Google. But yeah, so but mostly the blood moon is the one that seems to be taking prevalence. So we'll go with blood moon, since the black moon is not quite as well known, I guess, or something. But there's some going down tonight called the blood moon, and there's a lot of people that are theorizing that this could be the catalyst for the 3 days of darkness, which is possible. It's very possible. I mean, if the 3 days of darkness hits, then I'm going to find someplace very secluded to hide, because we don't know what's going to happen, right?
3 days of dark. Is Shanny's ass gonna blot out the sun?
That's the real danger of the 3 days of darkness. It's not that the sky's going to be black. I mean, Alaska people put up with that half the year, so it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's about
Because he
what's
lies
going to
all the
happen
time.
in those 3
Hey,
days of
Lynette,
darkness.
no.
That's the thing
Let's
that
see who
scares
all
and
we
worries
got in the
people.
chat. Let's see who
So
all we got
it
in the
behooves us
chat.
to keep our head on a swivel even
I
more
knew there
now.
was something I was forgetting. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Todd, we got Sydney, we got Little Miss Stubborn, and we got Lynette, oh no. How we doing, guys? How we doing?
Than before. And so now it seems like we're getting hit from all sides with supernatural, metaphysical stuff.
Longer than mine, too.
It's like, wow, what's going on, man? But yeah, Edgar Casey said there's depending upon who you talk to, it's either going to be a blood moon or a black moon tonight. Like I said, the blood moon seems to be more prevalent, so that's what I'm going to go with. But either one could be a precursor, they're saying, to the 3 days of darkness. And, obviously if 3 days of darkness hits, I'm going to find me someplace to hide, obviously. Not here. It's going to be someplace else to hide. But so I thought I would give you all a heads up on that. And then, of course, now I'm hearing through the grapevine there's even more rocks popping up out of nowhere to go after Atlas. Atlas is going to get pummeled. I mean, that's what it sounds like, right? And they all heading straight for Atlas. They ain't bothering us at all. They're zipping right past Earth. They're zipping right past us.
Yeah, okay. All right. Sure, you're right. Uh-huh. 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 Nah, buddy. Blood moon was September 8th. You're wrong. You're always fucking wrong. Always fucking wrong. You're so stupid. Do you ever get anything right? Other than being stinky, stupid, and generally less fun to be around than anybody I've ever met?
and heading straight for Atlas. I mean, not Apophis. I'm sorry, Atlas. So, what's up with that, right? Speaking of Apophis, I don't know if you remember, but I asked my ET buddies about Apophis. I said, does it pose a legitimate threat? And one of their base ships decloaked and was flashing red lights at me, and then it disappears. It recloaked. The word I got then, obviously, is that Apophis is posing a real threat, a real legitimate threat. It's not a joke. Mm-hmm. So, take that for what it's worth.
Right. Sure.
And they moved the date back on Apophis to 2029.
Yeah.
And well, if you'll remember, the original date for Apophis was either 2024 or 2025. So, keep that in mind, boys and girls. Now, could that be the cause of the 3 days of darkness? Apophis literally blotting out the sun? And the answer is, I don't know.
"3 days of darkness." Sounds like a good time to sleep. I might catch up on my sleep then. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What are y'all going to do during the 3 days of darkness? I'm going to sleep.
I don't know. But what I do know is that there's an awful lot of chatter about 3 days of darkness following this blood moon tonight, September 21st. So I thought I'd give everybody a heads up, just in case. Now I know the trolls and haters are going to laugh because they're atheists. An atheist, they don't believe in nothing. So, I can understand why they would think this is funny and why they're going to blow it off. Well, if we wake up tomorrow to a black daylight, then I guess we'll know what's up, right? So probably not a bad idea to be prepared just in case, because you never know. We don't. I mean, there's so much shit going on. They're saying there's 11 rocks out there, and then I saw a video yesterday saying there might even be more rocks showing up. It's like, what the fuck, man? Is this a convention or something? What the hell's going on? So something is going on, obviously. Something is going on. Like I said in a previous video, the Bible says there was war in the heavens. Well, what could that be? Could that be all these rocks beating the shit out of each other? Yeah, it could be. So like I said, man, keep your head on a swivel.
It's supposed to start tomorrow.
I don't know what the hell's about to go down. I would love to get on here and tell you that I got all the answers. Well, I'm not.
Well, I'm getting my nails done tomorrow before I go to sleep, since 3 days of darkness is tomorrow. I wonder if my nail salon will be open. Oh, I can't go much longer without a fill. So, yeah, I got to get my nails did. I got to get my nails did.
I'm not a YouTube troll. I don't have all the answers. I live in the real world. And the real world says, hey, man.
My ass, you live in the real world. There's not going to be any 3 days of darkness, you dork. Oh my God. I was born at night, but not last night. I ain't stupid. Oh, God. Don't bullshit a bullshitter, man.
And there's some heavy shit about to go down, so just, keep your eyes peeled, man, because it's telling what's liable to happen.
Hey, Blue.
That's really shitty.
Hey, Sydney.
It's we need, I mean, anybody that thinks we don't need a cleansing on, they're just not up what's going on. I mean, these elites have been hamstringing mankind for thousands and thousands of years, literally retarding our growth, literally
Yeah, huh. Uh-huh. I'm sure. I am so sure. The elites have been retarding our growth. Are you listening to yourself right now? Even if I believed 1/100th of what you were saying, I would never say it out loud for fear of being mocked. Seriously. Even people that believe this stuff know on some of them on some level know that they're fucked in the head. And that people, when they hear this shit, that they're going to think you're fucked in the head. Not this cat. Nah, hell no. As sure as I'm sitting in an avocado suit, this son of a bitch thinks that people are going to fucking listen, by God, and leaders sit up and listen to what he's got to say.
Retarding our ability to commune with the real gods and goddesses of creation. And or if you're monotheistic, the source, the one, the all, an entity of pure love and pure light, which is the real God of the Bible, not the God that you got now, which is a demiurge. So, a lot of stuff going on. Gnostic gospels are literally flying off the shelves. They're saying people are googling it. It's
Oh, there's a
trending.
rapture on
The Gnostic
Thursday?
gospels are trending. The book Tripartite Tractate is trending. People are wanting to know what the real Christianity is because we found out that there's this
Well, if there's going to be a rapture on Thursday, I, I'm stuck. I ain't going nowhere. So there will be a show on Thursday. There will be a show on Thursday.
dude named I'm trying to get his name right. Malakane or Malakot or Malak something like that, something to that effect. He wrote the first Bible, and the first Bible
I
doesn't have
don't
shit to
know.
do with what we got today. It's completely different book. Rome gets a hold of that
I bet it won't. I bet it won't affect his lottery purchases. I'd be willing to bet that it won't. Mm-mm.
book, blames him as a heretic, and then rewrites the shit to suit their own
Hey,
narrative. Well,
Orem
wait a minute.
Dubs.
How the fuck
Hey,
is that right?
Zig
How the
and
fuck is
Zag.
that
How you
fair? Fair to
doing?
you, fair to me. How's it right to fair to anyone? And so, and so like we've got all these people thinking, this earth that we're on, it's God's creation. No, no, it's created by the demiurge, a chief archon. It's all fake. All that you see around you is fake as hell. It's not the real earth. It's not the real earth. It's not real heaven. It's not anything. If anything, it's the first level of hell. So, there's that. But yeah. So, and as knowledge more gains more power and gains more truth. People want the truth. People want to know what's going on. Why were all these Gnostics branded as heretics? Because they had the truth. And the Roman Church didn't want you finding out. Ancient Rome didn't want you finding out. That's why. It's absolutely fucking why. But I've been listening. I've been, my ears to the grindstone. I'm listening to what the hell's going.
Your ears to the grindstone, huh? You know something? I just don't get it. You're living in your car and you're still spouting these conspiracy theories instead of trying to find a fucking job and trying to find a fucking place to live and put your fucking head and all this other shit that you need. This is the last thing that I would be worried about. I now I'm not going to say that I wouldn't stream so that people would know where I was at and what I was doing and shit like that. But this conspiracy shit that would kind of be on the back burner, don't you think? Instead of what's front page news in my life. Front page news in my life would be I need to stop sleeping in my car and do something. Having nowhere to fucking sleep except for your car. Oh my god.
Going on. I'm starting to learn shit.
Yeah, I
Starting to
was
know
thinking
more and
back
more
back
about.
back to when I was living in Gatlinburg. I worked as a waitress in Denny's and I made so much money. And I took what amounted to be a working vacation. I lived there for a couple of months. Had way too much fun. Way too much fun. Yep, those were the days. See, but he's not smart enough to do that. Work his way across the country. You can do that. You can. You honest to God can. That's what I did. Pick up a job. Be surprised.
About the Gnostics and some of the shit that's going on, and starting to listen to what's being said about it. I mean, you pick up the
Oh,
Gospel of Ruth,
thank
or the
you,
Gospel of
wondering.
Thomas, or the Gospel of Mary Magdalene. I bet there's a whole shitload of you listening to me right now. Gospel of Mary Magdalene, yeah, it exists. It's real, and it gives you a whole different Jesus, a much
Hey,
more
Lucifer
powerful
Almighty.
Jesus, and a Jesus that actually loves you even more than what you think. And see, because Jesus, he doesn't come from the demiurge down here. He doesn't come from any of this shit. He comes from way up there at the source, being a pure light, pure energy, pure love. That is his Father. That's why he told the Pharisees and Sadducees, "You're after your father, the devil." Well, who's he talking about? He's talking about the demiurge, which has deceived everybody into thinking that he's the real God when he's not. And it's a scam. It's a psyop. It's
Yeah, I
forgery,
know,
fakery.
Lucifer.
It's shock and all, man. And it comes as a shock to people when they finally figure that shit out. It's like, well, wait a minute. Does that mean that's why my prayers don't get answered? Yeah, that's why. That's why your prayers aren't getting answered. That's why loved ones get sick and die. That's why nothing seems to be getting better on this planet. It seems to be getting worse. But now you know, because it's one big, humongous deception. And the real God, the real Creator, is way up there in the heavenlies, 7 levels of heaven, by the way. Boom, 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 boom. You know. And but yeah, man, it's way up. He's way up there. He's called the Source, the One. He's being a pure light, pure love, pure energy, and he is the real one that we should be acknowledging. It just, you call him the Source. You can't speak his name, because if you speak his name, I guess all kinds of shit happens. but he called the Source, the One. If you use those phrases, you'll be fine. But yeah, it portrays a much more powerful Jesus. A Jesus that's telling you that you can be like him, just like it says in the Bible. Because remember, in the Bible, Jesus said, you will be like me, and greater things shall you do, because I go to my Father. Well, where's his Father? His Father's way up there after the 7th level of heaven. And he's called the Source, the One, the being of pure energy, pure light.
Why aren't your gods answering your prayers? Why are they letting you dangle in your car? And that's only by a thread. Ask Chief Little Flower about not having their shit right.
Light and pure love. So I bet I'm blowing people's minds right now. It's like, wait a minute. So that's why nothing seems to be working right. Yeah. Because the one in charge.
And there is an old saying. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. Case in point, your prayers go unanswered, and this homeless ark is the gift that keeps on giving and giving and giving.
Down here, the demiurge, he's God and the devil at the same time. He's both at the same time. He's controlling and manipulating this mortal plane that we're on, and it's horrible. It's horrible what he's done, because he set himself up as God. See, when he is not, and it's deception. And what did I say about deception, folks? Oh yeah, it comes from demons and evil spirits. That's where it comes from. Well, wow! It turns out Mom was right, because who are the archons? Oh yeah. The archons are the fallen angels. They're demons. They're darkness. Von Helton ended up being 100% right on that shit. So, but anyway, getting back to the 3 days of darkness, because that's what people are worried about right now. They're saying that this blood moon tonight could be the prelude to 3 days of darkness. Google seems to be lost in oblivion somewhere. They don't know. We don't know. Okay, so, thank you, Google. but there's a lot of people talking about it, and so, hey, if it's out there, I'm going to report on it, right? So, everybody keep calm. Don't panic. That's number one. If we do wake up tomorrow and it's black as sackcloth, as the Bible calls it, don't panic. Rule number 1, do not panic. Rule number 2.
If I wake up and it's dark outside, I'm rolling over and going back to sleep. This little avocado's going back to sleep. Yep. I'm going to smoke a big fat doober while watching some videos and go back to sleep while watching some Bob's Burgers.
Start thinking about food, shelter, anything, things, emergency things that are vital for survival. Make sure you got potable water. Make sure you got food, non-perishable food. Cans of tuna work great. I had me a can of sardines just the other day. Cans of sardines, cans of tuna. They keep on the shelf for years and years and years. There was this one can of tuna said it was good for 14 years, man. Okay? That's a long-ass time. So, yeah, get your cans of tuna, cans of sardines, dry saltine crackers. Those things will keep on the shelf for a while. You'll have to wrap them in, you'll have to double bag them in plastic bags so the bugs don't get them. But yeah, man, start thinking about that if we do indeed get darkness tomorrow.
We don't have bugs in our house. What do you do if you don't have bugs in your house? You just have to wrap them up. We don't have to double wrap our shit because we have bugs. We ain't got bugs, Von Helton.
Don't panic. Okay, that's number one. Do not panic. Keep your head, because you don't want to freak out. You want to keep your cool, and say, okay, it's dark out. I need a working flashlight. I need portable water. I need 3 days of it's 3 days of darkness, so I'm going to need food for at least 3 days. Tuna, sardines. I recommend sardines in mustard as opposed to the sardines in water. But but then again, that may be a personal preference. But I prefer the mustard, because I just think the ones in mustard will keep better. But but like I said, that may be a personal preference. Um, Saltine crackers. Stuff that won't stuff that won't go bad on you. A box of cereal, man. Get you a couple boxes of cereal. That shit'll last on the shelf for a few days. This is only 3 days, right? It's only 3 days. Hopefully. hopefully it's only 3 days. And, so you just need shit to last for 3 days. Well, hell, just get you some tuna, get you some sardines, get you some boxes of cereal, get you boxes of saltine crackers, get you a case of water. You'll be good. You'll be good to go. And but don't lose your cool. Don't freak out. Okay, that's the key. Don't freak out. Like I said, these people up in Alaska, they go through that shit for half a year anyway, and they're used to it. We ain't, but they're used to it. So for them, it's just going to be another fucking day, But see, for us that ain't used to it, it's going to be, holy shit, it's black as pitch out in the day.
I, for one, wouldn't panic until there's something to panic about. I would have concern, but I wouldn't panic. Till I see the four horsemen of the apocalypse come riding up over that hill. I don't think I have anything to worry about. Till I see winged pigs take to the skies. I don't think I have anything to worry about.
Daylight. Don't panic. Stay calm. And just say, okay, it's blackout, so I need a flashlight. I need extra batteries for the flashlight. I need a first aid kit. Make sure you got a first aid kit in your car. Make sure you got blankets in your car. Get you some of them little tiny circle candles like what John had in his video. Get them little motherfuckers, because you can light one of them suckers, put it on your dash. That thing will keep the whole car warm. Did you know that? Yeah. Just make sure it doesn't catch anything on fire, of course. But yeah, as long as it's out in the open where it don't catch nothing on fire, it should keep the car warm. Believe it or not. I mean, it ain't going to be hot in the car or anything, but it'll keep you from freezing to death. So get you some of them. Start thinking. Think about, what can I do to prepare for this? And it's still daylight here on the East Coast, so that means it's still daylight on the West Coast. So we got plenty of time, folks. Get to.
What you're talking about is basic shit people should have on hand any fucking way. I got my ass in good hands. You think I don't have my stuff prepped? You think I ain't got shit? I got shit for days.
To a Harbor Freight. Get to Get to AutoZone.
Hey,
even.
Mercury.
Get you an extra battery for your car if you can afford to. Think ahead. Think ahead about things. And get ready, because they're saying this ship might go down today or tonight. I don't know. But it doesn't hurt to be prepared, right? Get to Kroger's, get you some dry goods that'll last. Get you a case of water. Get stuff that is gonna last for those 3 days, and you should be fine. It's only 3 days, hopefully. I say hopefully because you never know what the hell's going to happen, right? It's untelling what's going down. Someone was saying that they think Swan might break up.
Hey, Nerdy and Spicy.
And throw rocks
How
all
you
over
doing,
the place.
honey?
I don't know, but somebody was talking about that the other day. But I'm not aware that Swan's breaking up. My understanding is that Swan's going to go kick Atlas's ass. That's my understanding. But now somebody was saying that Swan might break up. Said that they thought they might have seen pictures on Swan. I don't know about that. I haven't heard any corroborating stories about that. My understanding is Swan's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and Swan's all out of bubblegum. So there you go. I haven't heard anything out to corroborate this. It's going to break up and shit. So I don't know. Now, that's not to say that this plethora of other rocks that are heading our way might do some damage. I don't know. It's untelling, because there is a ton of rocks out there, and they all heading our way. Isn't that just ducky? Isn't that just wonderful? We got all these rocks heading our way. It's like, what the hell's going on out there? And there's something going on, right? Something's getting ready to go down. So just, be prepared. That's all I can tell you guys. Just be prepared, because it's untelling what's liable to happen.
Something's getting ready to go down. I hate when ne'er-do-wells use the phrase "go down," like they think it's going to make them sound any tougher. Why don't they just say, when it happens? Personal preference. Anyhow, on the sky is not falling, okay?
Happen. Again, start prepping now. Get you some water, get you an extra battery for the car if you need it. Get batteries for your flashlight. If you don't have a flashlight, get a flashlight and get the batteries. But I've got 3 flashlights on me. I'm good. I didn't remember to grab my flashlights, so I'm good. I might need to get some batteries, though. But
yeah, he is zigging, Zach.
Yeah, the 3 days of darkness may happen starting tomorrow. I don't know. It's anybody's guess. Google says, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, Google, thanks. So
190 IQ. That's what he says. He has a 190 IQ. My ass. My big round ass. He's got a 190 IQ.
Okay, Google's out, because Google don't know shit. So we're just going to have to knuckle down and be prepared in case something does go down. So, that's all I can tell you for now, until I get anything else. If I get something else later on this evening, I'll try and pass it on to you. But that's what we got right now. So hang in there. Keep your powder dry. Don't panic. Do not panic, okay? No matter what the fuck happens, do not panic, okay? That's important. It's very important.
Fuck you, Von Helton.
Think, okay? I need a flashlight. I need batteries for the flashlight. I need a first aid kit for the car. I need blankets. I need pillows. I need, whatever you think you need to make it through these 3 days, and you'll be fine, okay? You'll be fine. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. Now, Ravon,
Oh,
is my
yeah,
work
but
gonna still
see,
want
the
me to go
thing
to work?
is,
Dude, I don't know.
y'all may not be raw dogging him, but I have to raw dog him because I mean, this is torture. This is just torture. Sometimes it is. It is just fucking torture. Y'all wonder why I get so fucking stoned sometimes. Well, look no further. Look at this jackass. You'd be really stoned too.
I don't know. They may start freaking out and close down. Who knows? See, it's not necessarily that we're going to be in 3 days of darkness, because Alaska goes through that all the time. What it is we don't know what's going to happen as a result of the 3 days of darkness. I mean, we're going to be attacked by demons or evil spirits, or is evil ETs going to come down and try to attack? Who knows? Who the fuck knows? But it doesn't hurt to prepare, right? Because if you get all this shit and nothing happens, you're still good. Because it'll still be there if you need it, right? Because there's always times when we're going to need something. And it's like, oh, well, I've got that. Well, I just have.
Huh? Is anybody following a damn thing this stupid son of a bitch is saying?
Happen to have that in the back of my car, and see, so you're set, right? So anyway, I just thought I'd share and let you know that, the hoedown is about to go down. So keep your head on a swivel. Do not panic. Keep your cool. And we'll try to get through this. All right. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
Oh my God. How's your cervix, Blue? How's your cervix? Mine's hanging short, shriveled into the. Well, I ain't got no damn cervix anymore. The hell am I talking about? Sorry about that. Let's see. There's this fucking guy. A 1 minute mukbang. Looks like he's eating fried turds.
This is gonna be a good shindig. We'll let people pop in first. I'll give us a little bit of Call my suffering. I think, Krista, something's wrong on your side. So I'm a little scared. I'm gonna try. I gotta get going, but there's
Looks like a fried turd.
beer meat. Oh yeah. Oh, the smell is a little weird, but the taste is good.
You weren't taught anything as a child, were you? Mouth open. I'd have been slapped away from the table.
Tastes like beef jerky. I'm gonna give a
Yeah,
fuck
you
you
got
to
it.
Mean Days. Go fuck yourself.
Hey,
I hope
BK
you lose.
YouTube.
How's that? Yeah. Tastes good. Beef jerky. Okay. I got lunch today.
Oh, I'm sorry. What it looked like he was eating a fried turd to me. It did. It looked like he was eating a fried turd to me. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Graveyard Flowers. Graveyard Flowers has got all of your shanty needs met. Has everything front to back, side to side, so that I can show it to you in its entirety. So you can see it through a filter. But if you don't want to see it through a filter and don't want to hear my big mouth over it, come and give it a look. And be sure to give a like, share, and subscribe. They're back on Instagram, begging for money, of course. And I'm sorry if some of this is a recap. Some people haven't seen this yet. Cheat, you bitch!
Hello. I was told if I came on a live stream here that I would be given money. I'm wondering if that's true. It's been a long time since I've been on Instagram, and I don't want to be on here at all, and I don't want to be streaming one bit at all. But guess what? I'm panhandling, because guess what? I have nothing, so I must panhandle for something. I was put in this position, and I am always the one that's supposed to be the one to pick their fucking ass up again and say, okay, brand new, what do we do next? So here I am. Here's what I got to do. I got to come to you beautiful people, and panhandle like this with my hand out and ask for shit. Again. Why? Well, we all know how all this shit happened. I didn't ask you people for shit for a long time. A long time, you know? And that was because I was actually starting to get some footsies moving in a direction that things were good. Well, you guys know what happened.
Shut up. It's your fault for not making Shanny shut her fucking mouth. Blame everybody else, but you won't take blame for what you do.
Plethora of things that you can do other than killing that baby. So, well, Vaughn, why the fuck do we need to kill the baby then? Because we got to keep that adrenochrome flowing, baby. Right? We got to keep that. I mean, what did Kavanaugh and Chief Justice Roberts and that Janet Justice, all three who claim to be pro-life, what did they fucking do? Oh, as soon as they saw Planned Parenthood was in trouble, they broke their necks to get over there and help Planned Parenthood. Because we got to keep that adrenochrome flowing, right? Yeah, buddy, we got to keep that blood flowing, man. And then we find out that there's this company called Ambrosia. And what does this company do, you ask? They make adrenochrome. And then we find out that this company has Peter Thiel and J.D. Vance as contributors. Well, isn't that fucking interesting? And then as soon as people find out that Peter Thiel and J.D. Vance are contributors of this company, the owner of the company says, oh, we're shutting down. See you, bye. Wait, what? What? Huh. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Hell yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting. That's fascinating. Like I said, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. But yeah, Chief Justice Roberts, Justice Kavanaugh, and Justice Barrett, the female one, all of whom claim to be pro-life, busted their ass to go to the rescue of Planned Parenthood and give them billions of our dollars and allow them to keep killing babies because, by the gods, we got to keep that adrenochrome flowing now, don't we? Meanwhile, the Christians who think they're serving a loving God are actually serving Moloch, who's the one that's orchestrating the sacrifice of children here in the United States, because that's what he demands, is child sacrifice. That's why you have all of your world leaders, your musicians, your politicians, your actors, all these famous people, they all down in Bohemian Grove doing what? Oh, they're putting on a human sacrifice.
What? What are you talking about? Nice pile of trash you got behind you. You know, there is a way to be a slob and be on YouTube and show your background. Put all the messy shit where people can't see it.
Child sacrifice to Moloch to hopefully appease him so that he doesn't turn on him and kill them all. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that fascinating? And the Christians are like, well, the Christian God's going to come through, and the Christian God's had 200 years to come through. Where the fuck is he? Is he on holiday? Is he in Tahiti with the rest of everybody? Where the fuck is he, man? Oh, but Vaughn, in the great by and by. Fuck the great by and by. I don't live in the great by and by. I live right here, right now. What's he doing right now? Not a goddamn thing. And then you crack open your Bible and you go back to the prophecy books and you find out, oh, wait a minute. It says here that America is the whore of fucking Babylon and has to be destroyed. Well, wait a minute. A Christian God that says we got to be destroyed because we're the whore of fucking Babylon is probably not going to be too interested in helping us now, is he? No, he's not. And so, well, Vaughn, bless God, we'll open up the Torah and oh, wait, no, the Torah says pretty much the same thing. The Torah says that America is the land of Edom and has to be destroyed. Okay. Well, Vaughn, by God, we'll open up the Quran and the Quran will save America. No, the Quran calls us a great Satan and says we've got to be destroyed. Well, Vaughn, bless God, the Norse gods will come to our... No, the Norse gods say the earth and heaven will be destroyed too. It's called Ragnarok. Google it. Well, Vaughn, who the hell's going to side with America? There's only one. Freedom religion. That's it. They're the only ones. They're the only ones that said they're going to save the United States. Every other religion says that the earth and heaven will be destroyed. Now, wait a minute. If heaven's destroyed, doesn't that mean our loved ones get destroyed along with it? Yeah, that's exactly what it means. Well, wait a minute. I didn't sign up for that, Vaughn. Well, you didn't sign up for it, but you got stuck with it now, didn't you? Something to think about, isn't it? You okay with all your loved ones?
Are you out of your fucking mind? Is there anything that you don't screw up? Is there anything you don't screw up?
Heaven being destroyed? All their kinetic energy sent back to source? Are you okay with that? Because that's what it says. Behold, there is a new heaven and a new earth because what? Because the old heaven and old earth were passed away. In other words, they were destroyed. That's what it says. Sorry. What do you want me to do? Lie to you? I can hear somebody say yes. But oh God, let us not be hasty here.
Hey, all my mirrors.
We went past the 30 mark because we still got stuff to do. Still got stuff to talk about. Because now we hear, you ready for this? I hope you're sitting down because this one's going to be great. It's going to be great. You're going to love it, right? Yeah, hell yeah, you're going to love it. You're going to love this shit, man. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Let me turn that on. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And then we're going to do that. And bada boom, bada bing, baby. All right, let's see what we got here.
We turn now to the plea deal reached with three men who plotted the 9/11 attacks, including the accused mastermind, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. Our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, has the details. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Rebecca. Well, this morning, the man accused of plotting the 9/11 attacks and two of his accomplices will now avoid the death penalty instead. As you can imagine, this news is being met with mixed emotions by the families of the victims. But prosecutors say this deal was the best way to bring finality and justice to the case. This morning, the alleged mastermind of the 9/11 attacks and two of his accomplices have agreed to plead guilty in exchange for life sentences, avoiding the death penalty. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, as well as Walid bin Attash and Mustafa al-Hassawi, reaching a deal with military prosecutors to plead guilty to conspiracy and murder charges. A letter from prosecutors to family members of the victims of the attacks, saying in exchange for the removal of the death penalty as a possible punishment, these three accused have agreed to plead guilty to all of the charged offenses, including the murder of the 2,976 people listed in the charge sheet. Prosecutors writing that the news will understandably and appropriately elicit intense emotion and be met with mixed reactions amongst the thousands of family members who lost loved ones, but saying it is our collective, reasoned, and good faith judgment that this resolution is captured in 2003. Mohammed was subjected to 180.
Just asking. I'm just throwing it out there. Just when you thought things couldn't get any shittier, right? The alleged mastermind and two of his buddies that allegedly plotted 9/11 are not going to get put to death. They're going to walk. And that's something.
They're not going to walk. They're going to be in prison the rest of their life. And who says that they're going to live very long?
Could you kill 3,000 people and get to walk? Could I? Just asking. I'm just throwing it out there. Oh, Bon, this can't be. Well, I'm sorry, it is. I realize it's 3 o'clock in the morning, but yeah, it's real. This is really happening. This is really happening. Like I told somebody on True Social, welcome to hell. May I take your order? Shit. You're in the first level of hell. I don't know if y'all realize that. There's 7 levels of hell. You're in the first one. Congratulations. Oh, Bon, it's just this shit can't be real. It can't be true. Well, I'm sorry, but it is. What do you want from me? You want me to give you a convenient lie like everybody else does? Oh, we can't offend somebody because if we offend them, then they'll block us or they'll hate us or they'll start a hate channel on YouTube.
This is the first level of hell? I'm having a pretty good time. Anybody else having a good time? I'm having a really good time. I never dreamed that I could laugh this much in hell and have this much of a good time and smoke dope in hell. So, okay.
YouTube or they'll do. You know, there comes a point where you're going to have to choose between the truth and everything else. And I think it's my humble opinion, we're already there. We're already there. We're at that point. We're at the point where you have to side with the truth, or you get sucked into all this garbage from the other side. That's where you're at. Well, it's scary in that rabbit hole. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's pretty damn scary down in that rabbit hole. But that rabbit hole, we got to go like a good ferret. We got to get down in that rabbit hole and get that rabbit. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Amazing. It's amazing. Now you see why I didn't do it. I was right yet. This stuff blows your mind, doesn't it? Now, we know that the government was involved. But now we're finding out that Saudi Arabia was involved, just like I said, which is an I was right video that I've already done. I already did that. I was right. I think I did. I think I did that I was right video. But yeah, I was saying from day one that Saudi Arabia and the government perpetrated 9/11, and I was proven right. And now these Saudi guys, they're going to walk. You okay with that? Well, you might as well be, because ain't a damn thing you can do about it now, is it? No, not a damn thing. Are we having fun yet? What was that picture of Dr. Doolittle, and he's leaning like this and said, "Are we having fun yet?" Well, this can't be happening. Well, I'm sorry, but it is. I'm sorry, but it is. Got to keep that adrenochrome flowing, baby. Got to make that money. Got to keep that adrenochrome flowing. Yeah, buddy. But Vaughn, I trusted Trump. Yeah, so did I. I voted for the fucker twice, remember? I voted for Trump twice.
You ain't voted. You ain't voted. You ain't voted any more than you cleaned your fucking house.
I trusted him too. Fake as a $3 bill. First thing he's going to do when he gets in is nationalize those red flag laws, along with the Republican Party, by the way. Because remember, the Republican Party tried to pass it on their own. And then, of course, once they get the red flag laws passed, oh, well, them patriots, they're just evil motherfuckers. We got to round up all their guns, you see. Well, Mr. Trump, why do we have to round up all the guns? Well, they shot my ear, can't you see? Oh, wait, now you see why Trump was shot, don't you?
Now that I could buy. I could buy purgatory. That we're in purgatory. Because, that I would buy more than, we're in hell.
Yeah. You're being played like a fiddle again. The Pied Piper of the right, Donald John
2455. Okay.
And you're falling for it again. But yeah, why do you think Trump was shot? He was shot so that they could take your guns. Because those evil, if we had just taken away those evil guns from the American people, Trump wouldn't have got shot, right? Well, isn't that right? Yeah, that's what they're going to say, though, isn't it? Yeah. You got a big fucking surprise. I just saw a fucking ad about 2 gay men having an artificial womb put in one of them so that he can give birth to a baby. We can do that shit now. Isn't that interesting? We can do that shit now. Now I'm sitting here scratching my head how the fuck his cervix is gonna stretch, because men's cervixes don't stretch. Women's cervixes do. So this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But in any event, yeah. Should be interesting. We've got that technology now. We now have technology that will take the baby out of one mother and put it in a surrogate mother without rejection. We've got that technology now. We've got artificial wombs, both inside and outside, interior and exterior. You can put an artificial womb in a man now, or you can have the artificial womb just sit on a desk somewhere. Either way, you can literally put the baby in there and it'll carry to term. Amazing. Then, of course, we have test tubes and incubators, and there is literally a plethora of things that you can do other than killing that baby. So, well, fine. Why the fuck do we need to kill the baby then? Because we got to keep that adrenochrome flowing, baby. Right? We got to keep that. I mean, what did Kavanaugh?
All right, we're done. We aren't going through that shit again.
All of the bullshit drama with all that's happened with I can't think about it, because if I even think about it, yeah. So I am begging you guys, for real, the real ones out there, if you can help us out, okay? I'll put the 2 things in here, all right? And I don't care what people say about this anymore, because we're literally like done. And this is all not due to my actions. None of this.
Womb on a desk.
How is it my fault that this all started?
You went constantly over and over on YouTube and making big fucking shit, and that didn't help. But you had to deal with
growing a kid on your desk at work like a chia pet. Yeah, that'll go over.
That's why I don't blame you for it, okay? But I had 0 to do with this.
No problem.
I had 0 to do with the beginning of it either. I was put in the middle of this problem, and then told I'm a piece of shit for wanting to help.
Yeah, exactly. By your piece of... Sorry. No, I won't say that. By rotten offspring.
I blame the gaddis.
Rotten tree fruit.
I blame the gaddis.
Did this. Rotten tree fruit did this. An ovary that fell wrong and got fucking spewed with jism by some crack dealer. That's what happened. So that's what you get with this. I put my Venmo and cash.
Oh my God. When you get my jaw to drop, you've done something. I'm like, what? What'd you say, you little scuzz bucket? Yeah, and you were born from 2 perfectly normal people, and look what fucking happened to you. William turned out a hell of a lot better, it seems. You aren't nothing. You know what? When you're doing your little drag routine, I wonder what your dad would think. I wonder what he would think. I wonder what your mother would think.
App in there, guys. I'm so manic and angry. I should not just be walking around. No, I shouldn't. But I don't need anybody called for me or nothing like that, okay? All right? I will do that when I can and have to. But for the time being, if you could just help us out with a little bit of something in our financials, because there's dirt.
My own son destroyed my life.
Yeah, he did. He did. Your own son destroyed your fucking life. He did. He absolutely did.
Let me get this straight. Because he didn't call you, he ruined your life. Am I hearing this correctly? You know, the more this, hang on. I didn't want to belch in your ear. You ruined your own life in your own situations. It has nothing to do with us or your son. So you may as well just shut the hell up and start taking some personal responsibility.
Yep. And I'm walking around with this all day. The people could tell you on my channel on YouTube, I've been literally just... I'm not myself at all. And neither are you. How could you be? How could you be? You lost your son. You haven't spoken to him in now...
2 months.
2 months?
We were putting our lives together. Everything was going in a good direction.
Better than it was, for sure. Better than it was.
And then the trolls got involved again. Because he went to them. He went to them to purposely destroy us.
He went to them to purposely destroy us. I can do it too. You're just you're just pissed that the truth has come out. That's all you're pissed about. You're just pissed that the truth has come out.
It worked.
It did.
Masterfully. So now we're in the exact same spot we were when we put our little feet in here.
And we crawled ourselves out of the fucking den.
All right,
Starting
thanks,
to.
Blue. Bye,
Starting
Blue.
to.
But since I got that letter, that might be a good sign.
Oh, well, whatever. You didn't tell me anything about it.
I told you to look at it.
Yeah. You got a letter, so that's good.
And about my health plan.
And it's a good one. That's very good. It's really good.
It actually talks in there how I have, like, very bad anxiety disorders, and now I become withdrawn and don't talk to people.
Huh. Wow, that's something. That was like some kind of report or something then.
That must have been from
The assessment?
my time in the mental facility.
Oh.
They found that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe there's a reason why I become withdrawn. I don't want to.
Because nobody wanted to talk to you. You probably acted like a total fucking bitch the whole time you were there.
Be abused again by people. I've been hurt so many times by people.
Well, I mean, last time it was like there was personal actions done by all of us in the family that could have contributed a little bit to the situation we were in. I'm sitting here, literally just somebody came up behind me and hit me in the back of the head with a sledgehammer.
And we're the bad guys.
Oh, sure, we're the bad guys.
we're the bad guys because someone came asking for my help. I went to go and give them help, and then I'm called the crazy one because they got caught in their lies.
Yeah, and then somehow I lose my job over this. It's insane.
Because he goes online.
No, I know how it happened.
And lies a bunch of shit.
Yeah, and then trolls 1,000 calls in one day to my company.
She was online. She was online nonstop for several days, moaning and wailing. You didn't tell her to stop. You didn't get her help. You didn't do anything to try to stop her. So, what is your deal? You know, you bring all this shit on yourself. You put all your shit out there and don't expect anybody to have a damn thing to say about it. My best advice to you, leave Will alone. You can't control him anymore, and that's what's burning her ass up. Don't worry, she'll get over it. She can still order you around.
Because of his interview. Yes. So who caused this? Yes.
William.
Absolutely goddamn fucking clear.
Because he wasn't getting what he wanted.
Sorry. I don't mean that. Right.
I never ruined my mom's life. I never called her jobs and got her fired from her jobs, and my mom was way more awful than I ever was as a mother.
Bullshit.
There was only a couple of instances where I actually, disciplined them physically.
Bullshit.
It was always due to disrespect.
Hey Shiloh, how you doing? Long time no see. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, with this new thing, I will always stand up for Channy. Always. I will always stand up for Channy and say any allegations of anything is bullshit. I'll say that. Because I seen her be nothing but a good mom. A little bit lax in discipline. I think so, yeah. She was lax in discipline. But that's her fucking blood. That's her choice.
I didn't want them to be traumatized like I was.
Yeah, there's a difference. Of let them get away with everything. And some discipline when they do shit.
I get it. I wasn't good enough for that.
No, you were wrong and I was right. But that's okay. Because usually it's 99% of the time you're right. So I just happened to get one that I was correct on.
But I'm a horrible mom for that.
Hell no. No, you're not though. You were a fucking fantastic
I end up getting fucking sick and I get it about being fucking sick.
Well, that's what it became. After there was problems, it became that. Everybody in the situation was like, "Yeah, Ma's sick."
She can't properly take care of us. Mom's sick.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was. That changed. Interesting. I want to see your Cash App amount.
I never thought my own kid would do this to me.
You did.
Like I said, I never did this stuff to my mother.
Well, you put her on blast on videos, right? I mean...
Well...
Put her on blast, told her you wish she was dead. Said you wanted her head on a platter. accused her of a bunch of heinous shit.
A
Yeah.
few times, like whatever.
Most of the time, I just let her speak her shit online and just ignore it.
Yeah, I'm going way back, like
And being respectful.
when you were 16. Like, you spewed some bad shit, right? But yeah, parents should get over that.
Oh, yeah, Shiloh. Oh, yeah.
Especially you were in a situation where... Happy Friday.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god, and it's the same person. It's the same person. There's like nobody else. Oh, no.
Donna is a sweetheart.
Oh, my God.
He said hallelujah. That's like putting your energy into the universe. It fucking worked. And she got her money.
But it's like, I'm just so done, and that's why I killed my channel, because I didn't want those memories, because they were killing me inside. Yeah, I could have saved my channel. I didn't want to anymore. I didn't want those memories. I didn't want people along with them. I just want a new start. I just want a new start where I can have a happy life for once in peace. I know so many people hate me. I get that. I'm just sorry. I don't know how many fucking times.
Saying you're sorry and being sorry are two entirely different things. I'm here to fucking tell you it is. You can say you're sorry all you want, but that doesn't mean you're sorry. To be truly sorry, you got to make amends in some way. You know, not do it again. Change your ways. Tell the truth. If you're truly sorry.
But I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I just want peace. I've had so much trauma with people. I don't even like to speak to people. I have Jason speak for me a lot of times because it's like I can't do it anymore. And my memory is so bad. It's so bad. And I just want to play games and just relax and just make videos and just try to live a little bit that I have, because it's like I don't get out. I can't get out. It's hard for me to get out of that house. It's hard for me to move.
And whose fault is that? Miss Four Banana Puddings? Whose fault is that? It's your fault. Yeah, I'd have trouble moving at that size too. 250 pounds, 50 something pounds, it was a bitch. It is, it's a bitch.
Everyone acts like it's like because I'm lazy. You think someone chooses to stay in the house and barely does anything because they're lazy? That's a choice. No. Trust me, with my busy mind, it is not a choice. If I could live my life where I could walk it like I could again, without the pain and the stress and me getting out of breath from it, to the point where I feel like I'm having a heart attack, where I'm sitting down for 5 minutes trying to catch my breath and my heartbeat. And it's the pain that's causing it. The amount of pain. I mean, try lifting a boulder and holding it up over your head and feeling the weight of the boulders crushing your fucking legs, and take a walk and see how you feel. That's how it feels to walk. Because I have arthritis in both my ankles, both my knees, and both my hips, so walking is not a very easy task.
No.
It's not enjoyable.
Shanny, you know, I'm actually not going to be funny here. You're fat. You're not just a little bit fat. You're really, really fat. It's going to be very hard for you to move. And it's going to hurt. Trust me. I know. 250 pounds? It hurt. Hurt a lot more than it does now. Shit. At 210, it hurt a lot more than it hurts now. And my weight loss is stalled. I'm stalled at 164. It's okay. Shanny, think about this. You weigh 1/4 of a ton. A 1/4 of a ton.
Enjoyable task. It's a very painful, arduous task. And I don't like it because it hurts too much. And because of this goddamn stupid opioid crisis, people like me are stuck being in horrible, agonizing pain because they're afraid you'll be addicted to something. I don't even take those drugs. I refuse.
No, you
They
don't.
make me throw up.
No, that's your excuse. The reason why is because they won't give them to you. They won't give them to you.
My body can't handle it. It's like automatic rejection. No. But it's my doctor, he has his hands over his head. You know, he's like, you're almost at max with your gabapentin. You're maxed on your Cymbalta. You're maxed on your meloxicam. You're maxed on all these other, like, pain meds. And it's still not fucking working.
How many times has she said she doesn't want to feel anything? How many times? How many times has she said she doesn't want to feel anything? She wants to be numb.
So what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do when your doctor doesn't know what the hell to do? You don't know what the hell to do, and everyone else around you don't know what the hell to do. Like, I can't. And it gets you to that point where you get sick of trying anymore. And that's where I am. I am sick of trying. I'm so sick of it. Because it just ain't right. Like, things need to change. Things, like, I need a miracle. I need prayers. I need something.
God only helps those who help themselves, and you're not helping yourself. Well, you're helping yourself to other people's money, but you're not helping yourself get any better. You know? That'd be about like me eating an entire box of Hostess honey buns and saying, God, please let me lose 20 pounds. I don't see that happening.
Anyway, there's ketchup. That's been going on in my life. And I
Hey,
feel like utter dog
Darren,
shit
how
over
you
it.
doing?
Bye, guys.
Whoop whoop, it's Darren. How you doing, buddy? Ah, okay. Do, 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 do.
You know, I didn't want to do this live, so I'm just going to record this. I'm walking for cigarettes, you know. For some reason, I can't switch the camera around, but that's fine, whatever. I'm like,
Wow. Staying busy,
not
huh?
okay, you know. I'm trying my best to be okay. I don't know if I'm going to upload this. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll send this to certain people that I love, and they seem so loving and caring about what's going on. I might send this to them, but I don't think I'm going to upload this to YouTube.
Well, you did.
I feel like my will, and that, of course, will, because he's like kind of destroyed me.
He didn't destroy you. He didn't do shit. You know what? He can defend himself. He doesn't have to just sit there and take it. And why is all this family beef on YouTube? Shouldn't this be done behind closed doors? That's, I don't know. Is this some new form of parenting? If it is, I don't dig it, man. Don't dig it at all.
Will, what he did. I know he's just a kid, and he did what he felt like he wanted to do by going on an interview with Shanny's fucking enemy trolls and just spewing bullshit, you know. You fucking hurt me really bad, William. You know, this is like the wound you created in me is pretty massive, and it hurts. I hope you see this. I am gonna upload this. I hope you see this, son.
You are not his father. And the closest that he had to a father was taken away from him because Shanny wanted your money.
I'm really in a bad spot. I'm so fucking, my mind is like broken because I took you in and I loved you. I tried my best to view you as my own son, and the hurt and the pain and the feeling of absolute fucking betrayal is so almost infinite in my heart, like the sky, like the firmament. When you look at the firmament.
What about the betrayal he felt?
You know, that's how massive I feel this hurt is. That's in my fucking heart. I just stabbed in the heart. Stabbed, William. I feel like my will to go on is just very weak. That's how I feel. I don't want to be too loud. You got a skater kid, that's cool. Oh, excuse me. All right. I'm so disoriented, I probably shouldn't even be like walking, but I know where I'm going, and it's a straight line, so I won't get lost. And I want to thank our viewers that donate, okay? I want to really thank you guys because we need you so bad. You have no idea. They cut my job because of this bullshit. And now on top of it, Shanny fucking loses her channel because of copyright strikes. For video that was fucking...
She said she killed it. So which is it? She kill it? Or is it copyright strikes? Something smells fishy. Something sure smells fishy.
Private. This is coordinated destruction of people. That was our lifeline. The channel was going to be our lifeline to get money to make all this fucking shit work. And it's gone. Yeah, Shanny will build a channel and she'll get the shit she should get quick. But you're not going to be making a grand like we did. I can't, man. I'm really... Well, I just look to this guy and I go, Lord, please give me a sign, please. Just a sign that everything's going to be okay. Can you put, and it's just hazy, it's dark, it's gloomy. You see the sky? It's very gloomy and dark. Lord, give me a sign, please, you know, something. Give me a sign. What is that? Well, that's a plane. I'll shoot it. Why not? Wow, look at that. Probably just a normal plane, I think. Lord, give me a sign, you know? Oh, that's pretty cool looking, but I think that's definitely a plane. But anyway, one time. I want one time. There we go. It's like that, you know, I'm just looking for a sign. Wow, that house looks so sick. Look at that house. Look at this house. It's sick looking. That's for Halloween and stuff, you know. That guy has a sick car too. I can't. I feel really, I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm functioning still.
Hey, all
But
my
I'm at a
mirrors.
point where I'm almost like, holy shit. I don't know if I can do it anymore. You know what I mean? Jesus, these kids running around. You guys go to safety. There's fucking children. Why? Please go to your parents. Jesus. It's just minor, these little kids. They're like 4, 5, 7, 8, just running around. What the fuck is that about? Where's your parents? Jesus. Okay. That's scary shit. I love children. You gotta protect them, you know?
Ironic, since you kicked one in the ribs. Then it was found out later through the interviews that you stomped Will in the head.
Because there's so many freaks out there. It's really disgusting. Oh man, Garbs is popping tonight. It used to be AJ's. Now it's Garbs. And man, it's a nice fucking deal. I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, but I know they have like live music acts every once in a while. And they might do karaoke. I want to dress up like a pretty princess. I want to be a pretty princess. And I want to sing. Yes. I want to be a pretty princess girl. And I want to sing for everybody. You know? I'll sing Alanis Morissette songs. I could do her good. So Shanny could. Oh, is it Wing Night? Oh my God, what? I think it's Wing Night, bros. They're open for business. Shout out to Garbs in Peckville. I'd probably just name this It Hurts. And this is to Will. You know, you pushed over a domino. And now other people are jumping on it and making accusations now, William. Accusations that you haven't heard. I don't know if you've heard them, but there's accusations. Okay? I really want you to talk to your mother. You really need to talk to her. Do you hear me? Will? Because this is escalated. I can't talk about it publicly.
Yeah, you can talk about everything else publicly, but you can't talk about this publicly. Typical manipulation. Don't fall for it. Getting her little gnome to her little gremlin to do her bidding.
Do you understand, William? Why could... Okay, you're a smart kid. I have something that has happened that I'm pretty sure you don't know about. But it's a very serious thing with your mother. Because you triggered these emotions coming out of her in live streams. And now they're making accusations about certain things, William. It's led to this. I know you've never said anything like the accusations that are out there. You can guess, William, what it's about.
You can guess what it's about. You're scum.
This has gotten very serious because and it's not entirely your fault, Will. I know that. But you ignited the gasoline of these trolls. You completely ignited and made possible our downfall completely. Is that what you wanted? You saw that me and Mom were recovering and we were surviving and starting to get more mentally well, and then you pull this shit? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Who paid you? Who paid you to do what you did, William? I want to fucking know. It hurts. I am going to upload this. But I want everybody to know that hears this, that I am dealing with it the best I can, my situation, which is very bizarre and sad, what I'm going through. But I want everybody to know that I'm going to be okay. You don't need to call anybody about what's happening in my life. I'll sort it out. Jesus bless. I want you to know that Jesus loves you, okay? The light, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ in the sky. William, you remember you said that to Mom? You remember you said that to Mom? Jesus Christ in the sky. Please, Lord, give us a sign of your coming. I beg of you, Lord, and see a wicked generation seeketh a sign. I get that whole deal.
You know, Christ liked the outsider and the weirdo, but you have to be honest with yourself and you have to be honest with others. He wouldn't know you.
But I don't want to be wicked. I just want Jesus to come back. Jesus bless everybody. Take care.
Yeah, no shit. Well, this is all I got. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me today. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Peace. Hey, Guido.